Okay, so we're going to look at how to read to get the main points of a text here. Because quite often what you'll be expected to do is draw out the main points from the text, the most important points from a text. And a lot of that text is going to be extra information that you might not necessarily need. It could be descriptive information. It will basically be stuff that you're not really looking for. You just want to get the main information from this. So we'll start with this. And this is an example of a repairs letter that might be sent out to a household before they start work on the road. Now let's have a look at this first paragraph here. Dear resident, we will be conducting essential repairs and maintenance to the wastewater system in your area. These repairs will represent a £250,000 investment in local wastewater infrastructure and will replace approximately half a kilometre of outdated waste pipes. Now, thinking about our audience here, our audience is someone living on this street. What do they actually need to know? Now, they need to know that there are going to be repairs carried out, don't they? They aren't really going to need to know the company spent £250,000 on this. That's not really that important for them, because what they want to know is what's going on. And again, they don't really need to know how much of these pipes they're replacing either. So quite often, quite a good trick is to look at the first paragraph. The first paragraph will often include the most important information you need to know. Not always, but often. And again, in this case, it very much is that. The most important information to the resident, to the audience, is that this company is going to be repairing the wastewater system in their area. So, let's take a look at the second paragraph here. Now, it starts with Forsham Road will be closed from the 17th of April till the 1st of May. Now, that strikes me as something we probably want to know, really. We regret any inconvenience caused and remind residents that while there may be some disruption throughout these repairs, they will ensure the maintenance costs and disruption will be reduced following the work. Is that vital for the audience to know? Is that vital for our residents to know? Not really. It's not the main point of the text. It's useful information, but it's not a main point. The main point here is that the road is going to be closed from the 17th of April to the 1st of May. Now, what I would like you to do is I'd like you to pause this video, have a quick look at that third paragraph there, and see if you can pick out the most important points of information. Okay, so obviously with this paragraph, one of the most important points here is that residents will be able to use a car park to park their cars. That's going to be quite important, really, isn't it? A map of other alternate parking spots has been included in this letter. It's nice to know, but it's not the main point of this, is it? And we have done our best to ensure every household affected will have a parking spot. Again, that's not vital. We don't need to know that. That's just them telling us a bit of extra information. So we've got three of the main points here. Now, what I would like you to do is, again, pause this video, have a look at the fourth paragraph, and see if you can identify the main points here. Okay, so we don't really need to know this first bit. We would assume that they are going to be working with any bus routes in the area. So it's nice they've told us it, but it's not one of the main points of the text. The main point really here is that the number 23 route will be diverted and where it will be picking people up from while the works are going on. And as for the last paragraph, that's just telling us here, and again, a main point here is that residents with mobility issues can contact an organisation which will help them. So as you can see here, we've got the main points out of this text, and quite often it will be the first line of each paragraph, but as with paragraph 4 here, not always. So now have a go at the identifying main points from a text activity on your Moodle course.